Hello, how are you? How are you doing? I believe and I trust that you are doing good. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For returning subscribers, welcome. For our new members of the family, new viewers, I'm welcoming you and I'm requesting you to subscribe. Yes, press that subscribe button. Press that notification bell. Imagine subscribing is free. It is free of charge. And I think that most of us know that subscribing is free of charge. It won't cost you anything when you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Otherwise, welcome to our YouTube channel and welcome to today's videos. What are we talking about today? I guess and I believe that you can see it there, what we are talking about today. Today we are talking about a topic that I like. Personally, I'm not really understood the topic or I'm not really, what do I want to say? I'm lacking the right words, but the topic is introspection. Yes, I have understood the topic, but I'm still introspecting myself. Yes, I'm still introspecting myself. Yes. So, when we talk about introspection, what comes into our mind? What comes into your mind? Intro. It means it is inside you. Yes. Inspection. I think from the word inspector. Yes. You can guess what it is. I think introspection is all about searching yourself. Yes. Hello. Searching yourself. And I don't know whether you should take a time and a moment and ask yourself, who are you? Yes. Who are you? Apart from what people tells you about yourself, who are you? Have you ever sat down and started thinking, who are you? What makes you you? Yes. Who is that person that people see? You know, other people, maybe your parents, your cousins, your brothers and sisters, they can tell you more about yourself because maybe they have lived with you, but they have not been with you throughout. The only person who has been with you throughout is yourself. For example, if it is at home, maybe let's assume that maybe you are last born. You know, when you are last born, your first born, your second born, your aunties, your grandparents, those people who live with you, they have been with you, so they know more about you. They can tell you, when you were born, when you were young, you are behaving like this, you are doing like this, you like doing things, this is how you are responding to things, a lot of issues. But when maybe you went to school, they were not there with you. And so then in school you were alone and you were with other kids. What were teachers saying about you? What were other kids saying about you? What were they doing to you? What were they requesting you to do for them? Maybe because they felt that you are doing it better. So today is all about introspection, going back to your younger self. Yes, going back to yourself and start asking yourself, who am I? Yes, what makes me me? I am Joy, but what makes Joy Joy? Yes, I want to know that. Do you know yourself, or do I know myself? It is an interactive section. Yes, it is not section. It is an interactive session. Yes, as I continue making this video, ask yourself these questions too, and try to answer yourself and ask yourself, do I really know myself? Yes. If today I have a meeting with myself and I'm told, maybe describe yourself to yourself. Yes, what can you tell yourself to yourself? Yes, it's fun, but what can you tell yourself to yourself? You have a chance to sit down with yourself. Maybe you're sitting on this side and yourself is sitting, the other self of you is sitting on the other side. What can you tell yourself? How have you been? Who are you? Do you really know yourself? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What do you tell yourself when you are alone? What do you tell yourself? What is that when you sit down, you feel that you can do, and nobody knows about it? Hi, yes. What is that you feel like, I can do this, but nobody knows about it? It's only you. You feel, you're not even sure whether you can do it, but you feel it is inside you. It is inside you. In my mother tongue, there's a saying that says that whatever that is in the heart, it cannot win. I know those who understand my language, they know that whatever is in the heart, it cannot win. Yes. If you have having something inside you and you're not giving it a chance to be seen outside, it cannot win. it cannot win. What is that you do? And maybe people see it and they tell you about it, but you have never even taken a moment to think, wait, what do people say about it? What is this? Am I aware of this? Just imagine maybe you have an ability to do something. You do it, and even people takes advantage of it. But as for you, you're not recognizing maybe it is a talent, maybe it is an ability, Yes. What is you? When was the last time you had a meeting with yourself? And when you had a meeting, what did you tell yourself? Yes. In most cases, people tend to succumb, to dissolve, to what? I'm looking for the right word to say. To be absorbed. I think maybe the right word is to be absorbed. Most of the time, we are absorbed by other people. Yes. We are absorbed in our families. We are absorbed in our schoolmates. Yes, in our church mates, in our faith. We are absorbed in our faith. Yes, and I think we have seen faith can take you far. Then we wanted to go. Yes, those from my country know. Yes, faith can take you even to death. Yes, I don't know what kind of faith. I don't want to talk about it today. But sometimes faith can take you further than you wanted to go. Sometimes you're absorbed in our faith. Yes. And do you think that there's some kind of faith that usually hinders from becoming? Yes. Do you think there are kind of faiths? I have nothing against the church that you go. I'm nothing against what you believe. It's your life. If it is working for you, well and good. But do you think sometimes it hinders from becoming? For example, I once watched an interview about somebody. She's a model, and she was just like, do you regret maybe shifting from that church or becoming to this church, or how do you feel? She was just like, I don't regret, because maybe if I'm still in that church, I wouldn't be a model. What do you think about that one? And that lady, she's a superstar, and she's a model. She's a superstar in modeling. But I'm looking for the right words. I don't want to assume that maybe she left the church to pursue modeling. I don't think that she left God. Anyway, that's a topic for another day. But what I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to share with you today is, do you think you know yourself? Do you live you? Do I live myself? Is the life that I live me? Is that the full of me? Percentage that I give it to you, percentage that I express, what is the percentage that I express? I tend to believe that some people are very bigger inside. Yes. What they don't have is the confidence or the courage to step out and give us what they have. Imagine you're staying there, and maybe you are the person who is holding the secret to what we experience, maybe inflation. I'm talking about inflation because that is what we're experiencing in my country at this moment. Maybe you are staying there, maybe you are 25 years old, you are 20 years old, you are 35, you are 40, you are 50, and maybe you have the secret to our inflation. Yes, maybe you are supposed to do something, you are supposed to be our next years, but we are suffering. We are suffering because of you, because I'm not living myself. I want to know, I want you to ask yourself, what percentage are you giving out for people to see? What percentage? There's a saying that the grave is the richest place we have. Just imagine a guy somewhere has died with a cure for HIV and AIDS. Guys, somebody just died. I don't want to imagine. I just want to imagine the person who has the cure for HIV and AIDS, he's still alive, or she's still alive. But just imagine how many people have we lost through HIV and AIDS. How many? I don't want to mention. I don't want to talk so much. I can become emotional about it. But maybe just somebody decided to just keep quiet, to just live with what she has. So my today's video is all about challenging you to introspect yourself, to call yourself to a meeting. Yes, and take notes. I'll start with the word of prayer and adjourn. Yes, and even after adjourning, you select a day for the other meeting. It's like I'm forgetting these things. Our next meeting will be held on. Yes, place a date for your next meeting. Asking yourself, apart from me being a daughter, apart from me being a mother, a friend, a partner, a girlfriend, a wife, with me being me, do I live my life to the fullest? Maybe your marriage is even suffering because you're not living your fullest. There's something you know that you can do maybe today and you're not doing it. Or maybe you are undermining it. Maybe that thing, that unique thing, that thing that maybe you feel and you feel like it's weird or it's making you awkward. Maybe that is what maybe it is needed in your family to make your family work. Yes, to make your workplace a good place. Yes, that's what you don't want to express. That's what you don't want to bring it out so that we can see it. Maybe that is what is lacking in your environment. Maybe that is what is lacking in our society. Maybe that is what is lacking in our government. So, guys, I'm calling upon you to have a meeting and then have some drinks. Yes, have some drinks. Check on yourself. Write notes. Yes, personally, I'm working towards myself, towards what is inside me. I'm on my journey. I can't say that I've done it. No, I'm trying. I'm trying. I want to know. Maybe from your experiences and from your comments, I'll be able to know, maybe I can do this and this. I'm just trying. Otherwise, guys, have a meeting with yourself. Call yourself. Know what makes you unique. What do you feel inside you? Yes, what do you feel inside you? What do people keep on telling you about yourself? And what they tell you, is it the truth about you? Is it the truth about you? There are people, it's very sad that people who have believed what other people told you, and maybe it was negative. It was negative. And you ended up believing them. Maybe, let's assume, maybe you grew up in a family where they were not maybe telling you about how beautiful you are. And maybe you have grown up believing that you are not beautiful. And that aspect of you not believing in yourself, it has suppressed a lot of things in you. What is that you know? Maybe you may not be having what other people outside may be referring to as maybe beauty, but inside you have good things, you have beautiful things. Inside you have a lot of beautiful things. You have a lot and a lot and a lot and a lot and a lot. And maybe you are beautiful, but you don't believe. Because maybe you dated that guy, someone who told you are not beautiful. Just imagine. As of you, sometimes we participate towards our feeling. Like, how do you meet a person when maybe you are 18 plus and a person tells you something and you believe them? Imagine 18 plus or even 14 plus. I don't know what is the right age to start dating. I think that's a topic for another day. But anyway, just imagine you just get somebody and somebody tells you and he mess up your life, the whole of your life. It's all about believing yourself. It's all about introspecting yourself. Ask yourself, what is inside you? What is that you feel? Express yourself. Yes, when you die empty. I don't know who said that when you die, you want to die empty. Yes. Also, personally, I want to die empty. When you die empty. Yes, tell people what they think. Personally, I like people who express themselves. They express what they feel. Yes, tell people what you feel. Express. Tell them what you feel. Tell them what you think. Maybe that is what they need. Tell people what you think. Tell people what is inside you. And it is not only telling them, the other people express themselves by doing things. If you can cook. If you can teach. If you can preach. If you can run. Do something. If you can create something, if you can build something, do it. Because maybe that is what people are lacking. Don't fear what people keep on saying. Yes. As long as they have their mouths. they can say what they want to say. Yes. So you should not be worried about, oh, what will people say? Let them say what they want to say. At the end of it is their life, it is their heart, it is their mouth. They use it the way they want to use it. I don't know. Yes. What do you feel? Do you feel that? Me personally, I feel it is their mouth. They can say whatever they want to. It is their head. They can use it the way they want to use it. It is their heart. They can use it the way they want to use it. So if you're there and you have something that you feel like, I can do this, my friend, get up. Do it. You are enough. Yes, you are enough. It is you who has to do it. And if you don't do it, who else will do it? Maybe another person can do it, but not maybe the way you could have done it. I believe that we are blessed differently, we are endowed differently. Yes, we have different abilities and talents. Therefore, guys, for today's video, I want it to leave it at there. Yes. And as I usually say, stay blessed, stay energized, stay positive. Have a blessed week ahead. Bye bye.